Don't like that. I was half convinced it was going to die, and then we were going to see who it was originally. Oh. Oh.
What is it?
The beast was there, and now it is no more. Yes?
Indeed. We saw it plain. But you didn't, did you?
Her special eyes.
I saw nothing. Not the blasphemy that perished here, nor the other men turned beasts. And because of this, I now see all too well.
What, is it the absence of Aether? Because she can only see Aether, right?
There is no ether. Where the creatures should be, I saw naught but emptiness.
Ooh. Ooh.
Emptiness? But that would mean...
Hey, we have a sniper on hand for Recite.
Recall the words of the Watcher. 'Twas a stagnancy of ether, a cessation of flow, leading to decay and absence, that led the ancients to conclude their star was dying. This is the same phenomenon. The instant these people are seized by the transformation, their ether begins to rot and crumble away like dried mud.
Oh. Oh. I don't like that. Witchy, thank you for gifting a sub to Reside. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you.
Until, from their corporeal forms to their very souls, naught remains.
You just realize a year later that they're like nobodies? They are like nobodies, Drake.
But the beast spoke with its dying breath. Surely at least a sliver of the man it was endured.
Mayhap so. But even if the process was incomplete, it was little more than a faint residue.
Gods be good. You're saying they cannot be saved?
Not by any means known to me, or by any means at all, like as not. For there is naught left to save.
Wild.
They return not even to the ethereal sea.
Oh, that's right. Their aether's rotting. They don't even return. Oh no. Oh no. This is real fucked.
The beasts rage on, their hunger insatiable. Even deprived of their master, they perpetuate his legacy of hate. Once proud sons and daughters of Thavnir, all of them, and now I spill their blood.
Vitra, my friends, I am heartened to see you safe.
So, I'm not sure yet what's causing them to transform. That's the thing. Because why aren't we all transforming? Is it strength? Is it emotional state? What is it that's causing these people, like some of them and not us? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know.
You put your secret at risk. Those closest to me already know the truth. A truth I must now share with one and all. Vitra, calamity has come to Radzatan. Our fair nation is rent by screams of pain and despair. More than ever, we require a strong leader to shepherd us through the storm. Reveal your true self to our people, Vitra, and guide us to salvation.
So I know this is a dark moment, and this is probably not the best time to bring this up. But do you think the Alros scale he has in his upper lip Like, it's meant to look like a mustache, goatee, beard combo. Do you think he had that from when he was born? Do their scales grow as they mature? Because, I mean, my boy's sporting a goatee, but if he was like 2 years old with a goatee, that's a strong-looking 2-year-old.
What madness is this, I-One? Thou dost forget thyself. Were we to reveal our duplicity, it would do naught but foster confusion and chaos. Nay, I shall remain the Satrap's loyal ally and do battle with the beasts. Easing hearts and leading the people to safety is thy task, and thine alone. I ask that you remain at Ahewan's side, and render unto him what aid you may. I know not what lies ahead, but without you, Radzetan will not survive.
Oh, shucks, thanks. I know I'm a Lalafell. Every time. Uwu, Estinian? Nya, wanna ride a dragon?
I am as at home fighting in the air as I am on land. Take me with you.
Estinian!
My words unclear. I require no assistance. Thy place is at Ahewan's side.
Estinian, here.
Uwu, what this? Link Pearl?
The last thing you ever wanted.
Got him. Got him.
We'd gain much from knowing your elevated perspective. And it'll keep you from getting lonely, which I know you love.
I love Estinian's dynamic with the group.
You heard the man. Seems I'm coming with you after all.
Then I pray thy grip is iron. Be it on thy head if thou dost chance to fall.
Fair enough. Now, shall we?
Bean Boozle is still on. Hey, Mighty Germ, how you doing? In the sky, where he belongs.
I fear it is as Vitra says. We will not survive this on our own. While I am loath to impose upon you again.
I would insist if you did not. 'Tis the very reason we have come.
He's very much like, dude, just stop with the preamble. We're helping.
Then once more I find myself without words to thank you properly. Let us return to the capital and plan our next course of action.
Where saying belongs mounting a dragon or being mounted by a dragon. Wow, wow, wow. Our radiant host has eliminated the immense threat to the city, though it pains me to know these beasts were once my own people. There is no telling when or where the next transformation might occur. We must remain vigilant and steer ourselves for whatever is yet to come. Raisin brown? Ooh. I'm going with honey yellow. The rest of them don't sound the most delicious. Forgive me, my friends. I must return to Mega... Every time. Must return to Megaduta for the time being. There I can better manage the crisis and dispatch my troops as the situation demands. Don't drink to die, you can't make me. In that case, we shall carry out an investigation of our own here in the city. Mayhap the residents can tell us more about the first of the transformations and the condition under which it occurred. We can ascertain what exactly triggered the exact event. Reset. What exactly triggered these tragic events? It might give us some insight as to a possible solution. Time is of the essence. Let's split up into 3 groups and we cover more ground. Adise and I will see Depaka's path. Thankfully, your shoulder, pray make for Dharma. Arthur to Graha and Utalail, we're having an apocalypse date, ooh. Any information you can gather on the first blasphemy and the manifestation of the final days here in the city would be most helpful. When we have completed our respective inquiries, let us reconvene in front of Megaduta. We might share what we've learned with the satrap. Ah, I remember those red eyes. You were one of those scions who commissioned the scales for us, yes? I welcome you back to the High Crucible. What brings you here in these troubling times? We are assisting the satrap in investigating the crisis that plagues the city. Did you happen to catch any sign of the creatures? Shot the pup. Belle, come here. Come here, Belle. Come here. I did. As I was going about my work, I was disturbed by crashing footsteps so powerful it shook the ground. I rushed outside, could not believe what I beheld. The night sky was burning. Suddenly, I heard panicked screams. Belle, come here. Cat wants to see you, Belle. Come here. Suddenly, I heard panicked screams coming from the direction of Balsharan Bazaar. The next instant, a monstrous beast poked its head out from amidst the stalls. Hi, Belle. Here she is, the most beautiful pup, my most lovely, beautiful girl. A handful of Radiant rushed on the scene, only to be sent sprawling as the Fiend and his minions propelled themselves skyward. So the blasphemy came from the vicinity of the markets. This knowledge may prove useful. I thank you for sharing your tale. Well, I do believe we know where we should inquire next. To the bazaar, then. To the bazaar. Hey, there's a talking point. Hell yeah. We're behind you? Oh, I know you are. I know you always are. You're always watching. Mike Wazowski. So, this is Stavarian weave. I must say, it bears a resemblance to the traditional fabrics of Corvos. Small wonder, really, given that it's just across the water. Not that I'm much of an expert in Corvosi culture, of course. I've not had the occasion to visit my ancestral home since coming to Charlian, and, like as not, I'll never reside there again. That said, in recent days I've felt more acutely aware of my heritage, and grateful for it. It is thanks to my forebears I inherited the Royal Eye! Yugi boy, activating my Millennium Eye! And with it the wisdom of ancient Alak. And so, well, I simply hope that my countrymen are safe, and one day, when this calamity is but a memory, I'd like to see Corvus again, if only for once. Something the matter, traveler. If you're lost, perhaps I could be of assistance. Your offer is most appreciated. We're not lost, but we're in need of information. Might you know anything of the gargantuan beast that rampaged through the bazaar? I saw it. I wish I had not. I was going about my work when all of a sudden a piercing scream cut through the air. Turned around and there was the Fiend, its massive body bursting through the entryway with the force of a tidal wave, and then it was gone, as quickly as it came. Sisters, have mercy. What has happened to the world? What am I to do? Is Noah safe? Settle down, friend. The danger is past, at least for now. If it's not too painful to remember, could you tell us what you saw? First, I heard the screams. Then a horde of ravening beasts came charging toward us. One of them was huge, bigger than a Marid, throwing people around like a rag dolls, and it was eating them. I hid under the counter, saw others do the same, but the shrieking and wailing getting louder, more voices in the throng. Beasts or victims, I couldn't tell. I knew not what was happening. I still don't. That's enough, my good man. You were brave to share with us your tale. Many of your fellow merchants are safe. The High Crucible, too, has survived mostly unscathed. Pray, stay close to your friends and loved ones, and rest your body and mind while you're able. I suspect this is the most we can expect. The people here to tell us. I think it's best we find a place outside the bazaar where we might rest and review our findings. Going after that Norman's beast, are you? I saw it, including the very instant the poor bastard transformed. Damn the gods for putting me there. Started over there, by the window. A few men, merchants probably, talking and drinking. Conversation must take a turn for the worst. Next thing I know, their leader, I suppose he was, buries his head in his hands, and black mist was swirling about him. Then his whole body bursts apart, and there stands a hideous, slavering beast, massive and foul, all gaping maws and bulging eyes. His friends start shrieking, then black mist comes out again until the change takes them too. Stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Nightmarish indeed. Incidentally, do you perchance know who those merchants were? No, I'm a decorator by trade. Not much cause to mingle with their sort. Saw Michael, the barmaid, chatting with him, though. She might know something. You mean the blasphemy? That's what the Radiant has been calling it, anyway. I saw it, too. We all did. I was standing here at the counter as Mehride poured me a drink, when suddenly there came a dreadful sound, like a pained, angry groan. It was unlike anything I've ever heard. I turned around in shock, and from an ominous cloud of black mist rose the creature, enormous and ghastly to behold. As for what happened next, to recall it sends shivers down my spine. By some stroke of fortune, I was able to slip outside before the beast got its claws in me. But the sight that greeted me offered no solace. The blue sky above turned red as blood. Mehride, myself, and the others clung to each other for dear life till the Radiant host came to our aid. What? Did I hear that correctly? The beast manifested before the sky began to burn. I'm certain of it. The windows here offer a clear view in the sky. I saw nothing out of the ordinary until the beast appeared and began to rage. Ooh. Interesting. Look at the stage. Oh, look at all y'all! My cute little chatters! Hello! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Mehride's Mayhem. What can I get you? We have come not for libations, but rather for information. You are Michael. We're investigating the so-called blasphemy on the satrap's behalf. We hear it's one of your customers, a merchant. The first underwent the transformation. What can you tell me about him? He is somewhat of a regular here, especially of late. Khazal? Wait a minute. What? He's the merchant from the beginning, right? The one that was buying, oh god, I can't remember the elephant's name now. Buying the fish. I had 0 fish, bad ending. No. No. Khazal was his name. He ran his own consortium, dealing primarily in the export of Thavnarian specialties. Masya, there it is. I could have saved him. Yes, the name rings a bell. Didn't you meet them both in your first trip to Thavnir? No, wait. Was the second boss the elephant head? Was that Masya? No. The boss said I'm ruined. He did. Oh no. Was that the thought that led him to despair? That then made him turn? Ooh. Ooh. If I recall correctly, Khazal ran a trading operation Yedomod, and was there he made Matsia's acquaintance. Yes, that's the same Khazal, no doubt. Rather successful man from what I gather. That said, it was clear he'd fallen on hard times of late. Those ghastly towers popping up everywhere cannot have been good for business. Even now, with the towers gone, the collapse of the Empire has led to all sorts of problems elsewhere. The market for luxuries is surely not what it once was. Khazal was a compassionate man. Even his own business suffered. He did what he could to provide for the artisans, fishermen, and many others who counted on him to sell their wares. Indeed, that was the very topic of yesterday's meeting, as far as I could hear. Yet, as they discussed matters further, Khazal's tone grew grave and grim. It was then that... Forgive me. I would not have had you recall the memory brings you pain. If I could, I would ask just one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual about Khazal in particular? Please, anything at all. Those towers really gonna drive down the tourism. No, hey, I'm saying, you know, turn the HR Giger towers into like a tour. You know, these are the flesh walls and the spine floors. On your left, you see all the people that have been sucked into the walls. Sorry, nothing springs to mind. Perhaps someone else can help you. Khazal lived for his work, and he had no family that I know of. His employees and associates knew him best, but they too are lost to us. Still, perhaps his neighbors know something I do not. I can direct you to them if you believe it would help. What do you say? And hurry, I say. There's no time to waste. Pardon me, but you're in charge of buying and selling here, yes? We have a few questions we'd like to... I'm sorry, but I simply don't have the time to chat. If you hadn't noticed, we have our hands full at the moment. We must carry all our wares and equipment to safety before these accursed beasts return. In that case, will we be of assistance? Perhaps we can speak when the job is done. Very well. You can start by helping us move our equipment. Ask the others what to put where. Yay! It's a time in every expansion where we become like someone who just does menial chores. Remember, these textiles are our livelihood. Handle them with care. Get to work, slave girl. Neck muscles thick from nodding. That's our whole workout regime. Tired milk thief. Are you tired because you've stolen so much milk? Are you tired of stealing milk? Where's the milk play in with you being tired? Hello, thank you for the follow. We're about you to chat today. I'm the warrior live, bitch. You. Yeah, look at me. Look at me, motherfucker. Take this crate. It's bigger than I am. I say, you're quite the brawny one, aren't you? Good thing that. Never know when you'll need to defend yourself in these unpredictable times. Crate full of fabrics, is it? Exactly what I was hoping to receive. Here, let me put that away for you. You both have my thanks. With our wares safely stored away, we'll not lose any more of those fiends. I take it your establishment did not escape the attack unscathed. We did not. Thankfully, most of our work has already left for the day, but those of us still here saw it all. We looked at the burning skies in confusion, and then, before we could even begin to make sense of it, a hideous creature burst through the door, shrieking. We ran for our lives, but one of my colleagues was not so fortunate. He cried out, a scream of such agony, such terror, and the next instant he too sprouted fearsome claws. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then... he too transformed. Sorry. There was something you wanted to ask. Indeed. You knew the merchant Khazal, didn't you? I believe he had some dealings with your establishment. Khazal? I knew him well. We arranged for his consortium to deliver a large shipment of fabrics, but in the end we received a better offer. Had to turn him down. There it is. There it is. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transport the goods for a much smaller commission, and we have been fools to refuse. I felt terrible for withdrawing the offer, but you must understand, we simply had no choice. He tried to put on a brave face when I delivered the news, but his dejection and despair were as plain as day. He said he'd discuss it with his associates, but I could tell he'd all but given up hope. Dejection and despair. You remember what we saw in Vanaspati, yes? Soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink, turning to beasts one after another. It would seem the same phenomena occurred here. The poor craftsmen attacked by the fiends, as well as those who witnessed it, all undergoing the change. Well, not all, because not everyone who witnessed it did. It would seem the phenomena occurred here. The poor craftsmen were attacked by the fiends, as well as those who witnessed it, all undergoing a change. I suspect that everything began with Khazal. By all accounts, it was he who suffered from the most profound, piercing despair. Wait, could that be it? Such intense emotions were what triggered his transformation. Much remains unclear, but I believe we are drawing closer to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. I love how we're saying this in front of this guy. The guy's like, wait a minute, what? What?
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
Hell yeah.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment
The ominous
to compare
rumbling
notes.
in the background.
Shall we begin with the two of you?
Hey, Grau, how about you take this one? Oh, no? Okay, I'm fading to black. Gotcha. I know watching you do the Dark Knight questline would be something I'd love to watch. Yeah, I've been thinking about that, like leveling up Dark Knight but not doing any of the quests so we can go through and do the quests together.
So the merchant Karzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
What does my flower look like? What does despair look like in my flower?
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients. With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
The darkness in their hearts. We're getting Kingdom Hearts up in here, y'all. Hell yeah. Depression and anxiety set it off one survive the day. Oh. Oh.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen. But there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not. Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me. We have it on good authority that Karzal's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast.
So, my question is it just over Thavnir that the world is, ending, with all the meteors dropping down? If so, how far does that extend? Is it like a storm cloud where it just kind of peters off on the edges? Only a little bit of meteors falling down? It's wild.
Even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
Look! It's the Satrap! The Satrap!
Thank the heavens.
I'm not actually the satrap, and then they all transform.
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last.
Oh, good point, Fane. Yeah, the final day started where the currents were weakest. True. And shit, man, both of y'all coming out to my rescue with these answers.
Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Palaka's stand? My grandson was bound for there yesterday, and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share.
Oh?
Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
No, we don't need that. We don't want grave news.
You are?
I'm Matsya of
Matsya!
Orjali, a humble fisherman.
I remember you. 0 out of 3 fish. Let's go.
I remember you from our first visit.
Wait, you're... But no, that can wait. When the skies turned red, I set off for Palaka's stand, fearing for the safety of a friend. But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
Yikes.
God have mercy. Your Excellency, save my grandson, I beg of you.
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They fought our famous warriors, limb from limb.
Thank you for the raid, Iron.
What if we are too late, huh?
Ear Zero Nag Zero raided my stream with 4 viewers.
The fangs! The screams!
Oh.
Get away from her, now!
Oh. Yeah, that's gonna do nothing to help everyone else. Oh, hey, you know, so, hey, this is a bad chain reaction. I'm.
Damn it! We've got to kill them before it spreads.
We'll handle this. See the
I
townspeople to
love
safety.
Bankrupt in the background jumping up with the swing. Oh my gosh.
Run as fast as you can.
Oh goodness, everyone's subbing.
No!
Oh. This. Hey, it's the satrap! Oh, hey, whoa!
Our people, you must save them.
No! What the fuck? Oh my god! I appreciate you, Lord Cap. Thank you for the resub.
My son.
Enough! You must run. For their sake and your own.
What even?
Yes. You will survive. You must.
Whew. Graha to the rescue! It's just one old lady, Pancrit. Come on, you can win. Right? Hey, protection. Hello? Graha, what are you doing? And, hey, and then the Satrap's body was in the stomach after I killed it, right? He's not dead?
Be strong, my friends! Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations!
That's not Graha. That's the Crystal Exarch.
Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape.
New Satrap just dropped.
The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground.
Damn.
Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
Hey, you finally killed the old lady.
Alphino!
Congrats.
Alice, leave the city to us and make for Palaka's stand at once. Matsya, show my friends to the village. I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest.
Right.
Wait, was that my fault? I brought the bad news and then this happened.
We will save these people. As many as we can.
Damn it, Graha. Oh, my boy, he's exarching. He's crystalling and exarching. That was an incredible cutscene. Holy shit. Holy shit. Thanks for watching. I don't like this. The child just transformed into a beast and got squashed. The satrap is dead. I was not prepared for this cutscene. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe because it really helps out. And also, please check out the Patreon down below. I would love to do this full time and every little bit helps. I'd like to thank my patrons John Best, Rorolai, Sven Folker, Rosalia Streaming Network, Kev Was Here, and FlashFox65. And as always, have a lovely day.